what is the reluctance on part of these people to just try the testosterone?
I think a couple of things. For starters, there's no interest in it, and none of this is taught at any school. So, and what they are taught is that how bad testosterone is for us.
Oh yeah,
And you've got confirmation bias. It's very hard to move off of what you were first taught, because that means you've been wrong for a while or maybe a long time, and that's hard to admit. But they have no training, they have no experience, they have no desire. They were told what they were told in school, and that's the way it's going to be. To me, evidence-based practice, it's got three legs: the wants, needs, desires of the patient, the best available evidence in the literature, and then the last one, which is, I think, in the scientific community anyway, the least valued, is the experience of the clinician.
yes,
And if
yes,
to me, I could read something, and Rousier's tremendous at breaking down research articles and pointing out how wrong they are. But I'm not that smart. But after he goes through it, I'm like, oh my God, but I'm going to read something. But if I've got 1,000 guys telling me they're getting this experience, what am I going to believe? I'm going to
right,
believe what I see
right.
and what I
You
hear,
know,
or I read from strangers.
you hear from these science worshipers all the time. The scientism holds that a million anecdotes is still not evidence. Now, if you are stupid enough to believe that, I don't know what to do with you. You know, a million anecdotes is goddamn sure evidence. It certainly is. There are other types of information through which we can acquire understanding other than randomized controlled trials. Now, I think it's even more basic than this, though. The people who run most doctors' offices, at least in the American market, are the drug reps. And the drug reps show up. She's a nice looking girl. She's got on a blue dress with a plunging neckline. She brings in lunch for the staff, and she pets the doctor on the head and pets the office manager on the head, and in the sweetest way possible, she asks that you guys write her product, and and since Pfizer doesn't make testosterone, and since testosterone's off patent, if it was ever even on patent, and since nobody makes any money writing testosterone, then, if you're one of the 95% of the doctors in the United States whose office is run by the drug reps, then that's what's going to happen. Now, I hate to be, what's the word, Mike? Cynical. But that's the facts.
Everybody watches TV. You can't get through an hour of TV without seeing multiple commercials for pharmaceutical products. That's one of the, I guess, genius things they did in terms of marketing.
Yes.
They took their source and went right to the source, and you see a woman it's a rainy day. She doesn't have her hair done or doesn't have any makeup on. The room's dark. She's got a blanket over her head, and she's there with her cat, and she's depressed. And then the next thing you know, she's been given Cymbalta, and she's out in a beautiful colored dress and a
Right.
field of flowers on a sunny day, running through with the butterflies and
With that faint
yeah,
smile on her face.
yeah,
That
and
faint